guys said the grand plan made her do it, huh? Jeez, kinda preachy. Keep it in the monastery, lady.
Raptidons are ever malleable. Eden doesn't want them around and they don't belong here. But they sure carved out a place for themselves. I can respect that. Keep howling. We're coming for you. Matriarch's here, all right. Let's put our heads together. See these half-eaten remains? They're a sign. Matriarchs lose their appetite when they're on the verge of going into a state of torpor. She'll have retreated into hiding to conserve her energy. But I got one way to get her attention. You know how Doc mentioned pheromones? Well, just so happened that I procured some Raptidon glandular extract in my travels. Should do the trick. A matriarch with 3 full stomachs ain't coming out of hibernation unless she senses a threat to her authority. She hates rivals. Old girl's apparently a very deep sleeper. Any other questions, or are you ready to meet this matriarch? All right, let's do this. Liquidate him! Job here. Commander, you're bleeding. Yep, matriarch's here, all right. Let's put our heads together. See these half-eaten remains? They're a sign. Matriarchs lose their appetite when they're on the verge of going into a state of torpor. She'll have retreated into hiding to conserve her energy. But I got one way to get her attention. Traveled on a ship all the way from Tau Ceti with an entire herd. Saw how the trainers handled them, or didn't. I learned best through observation. You know how Doc mentioned pheromones? Well, just so happened that I procured some Raptidon glandular extract in my travels. Should do the trick. A matriarch with 3 full stomachs ain't coming out of hibernation unless she senses a threat to her authority. She hates rivals. Old girl's apparently a very deep sleeper. Any other questions, or are you ready to meet this matriarch? All right, let's do this. It's a brawl! Phew. We should harvest a limb from the matriarch while the body's still warm. See those burrows? The skeleton's nearby. And if it's as nearby as I think, it don't bode well for those scientists. Well, you hate to be proven right. These folk have been dead a while. And that must be the machinery Doc mentioned. Over here, Commander. Huh. Seems this terminal reroutes power to speakers around the cave. They were using sound to lure the Krabbles out. Let's see here. Generator's back on. Power up that phonotron, would you? Should cause enough ruckus to make the skeleton come out and play. Hey! Don't tell me we came all this way just to turn tail.
Self-diagnostic completed. No uranium contamination detected. State your business. Initiating commerce.
Ah, you're back. And you've been cavorting with Zeranium again, by the looks of things. Don't have much to spare, but you're free to have a look. Ah, you're back. And you've been... Don't have much to spare, but...
toughness. Look alive, Commander. There! Well, that phonotron was effective. Now we just need the specimen. Mind the pincers. They can be a little nice work. Mind bringing it over here so I can take a gander? Muscular reticulation's still intact. Cartilaginous integrity mostly sound. A good clean cut. And the pincer's still sharp. Yeah, this'll do just fine. Shame about all the scientists, though. I was hoping this wouldn't be too steep a price. Yeah, this phonotron had been programmed to imitate a Crabble's calls during mating season. Quite effectively grabs her attention, but it also, has them raring for a fight. If you're sending out a formal invitation for trouble, you best be prepared to receive it. Anyway, don't ask me how I know about Crabble mating behaviors. That ain't at all what I was getting at. But now I know not to inquire if you ever go off somewhere on your lonesome. Reckon we should head back to Doc Tinsley's. I got accessories aplenty, with the skeleton and matriarch specimens both in hand. In honesty, I don't know which one I should ask Doc to patch me up with. Can't go wrong with either, but one could be the better choice. If you've got an opinion, I'm keen to hear it. The material we harvested from the skeleton Crabble could allow me to fire off scalding shell shards. They'd pierce through armor easily, I imagine. And the part from the Raptidon matriarch should let me camouflage myself at will, like other Raps can. I'd be able to close the distance and heal you up without the enemy noticing. All right, but Doc Tinsley will need an answer once we meet with her. Lots to think about.
Auntie's Choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an appointment away.
All these wicks got everyone riled up, including me. What are we supposed to do if we encounter one?
Someday, when I make it big in lower middle management, I'm gonna come back here and buy this crummy.
Why choose just any choice when you can choose Auntie's?
Back again? I hope the hunting has gone well. Certainly.
if you've procured the right materials. I've been fine-tuning the procedure in the meantime. I do believe it'll be as smooth as Crabble butter.
I'm gonna assume Crabble Butter's especially smooth, because I'm ready to feel like myself again. The material we harvested from the skeleton Crabble could allow me to fire off scalding shell shards. They'd pierce through armor easily, I imagine. And the part from the Raptidon Matriarch should let me camouflage myself at will, like other Raps can. I'd be able to close the distance and heal you up without the enemy noticing. I believe either option would suit me fine. Care to share your thoughts? Crafting with the Matriarch feels right. The Enhanced Soldier Division was designed with Raptidons in mind, and there's nary a specimen finer than our late Matriarch. If you don't mind, I'll go ahead and take this spare part off your hands for my own research.
Oh, the Raptidon Matriarch will be a splendid match for you, Inez. Go on now, get sorted while I get this machine up and running. Mind the Raptidon drool on the table. No need to be nervous, I promise.
If this is the end, Doc, let it be swift.
Enough distractions, please. I need the utmost focus for my work. This is beautiful work. My best yet. How does the limb feel, Inez? Any numbness? Pain?
Yeah, both. Body's not accustomed to the presence of another limb. Feels like I've got an extra passenger in my nervous system. But it certainly beats feeling like I'm bleeding on the inside. Or fighting the urge to feast on raw human flesh. Like last time.
Well, I'll certainly be having words with that surgeon, leaving you in a state like that. Now, you come back straight away if anything bothers you.
Will do, Doc. I thank you. And you, Commander, without your help, I don't know what I might have done. Whatever you need going forward, I'm there. You got my word. I can feel my senses sharpening. Teeth, too. Also, my appetite. I'd say this officially puts me back in full fighting form. If you ever thought I might slow you down, you can give those fears a kiss goodnight. Of course, Commander. After you.
Hello again. Remember not to move too swiftly if Copernicus lunges. Oh, how he does like to test the reflexes of others. What can I do for you? The Enhanced Soldier Division researched how to give our troops an upper hand in battle, sometimes literally. In short, we affixed graphs to strategic points on troopers' bodies. Oh, how excited we were to consider the possibilities. But as it was quite an infant science, the procedures led to many rejections and unnecessary pain. Even death. I did all I could to improve our processes and avoid damaging our patients in any shape or form. Then they abruptly shut us down and left our soldiers without a place to go. We did take great care to analyze our graft candidates for good health, strength in mind and body, and leadership potential. We only proceeded with those who met all criteria. Indeed, the process certainly needed further refining to avoid adverse events. For each soldier to reach their full potential. If the procedure had ever been perfected, our soldiers would have had a much improved prospect at surviving the war front, and thus of freeing more subjects from beneath the Sovereign's gilded boot heel. That is far above my job grade. Job title? Pay grade. Yes, that's it. Anyhow, I'm busy enough serving the war effort and avoiding the Minister and Officer Carr's squabbles. If you two have spotted the chasm between them, I fear the Protectorate have already pinpointed the way with which to exploit it. I'm unused to the way things are done here, I suppose. The Protectorate leadership never behaved in such a manner. Which I would not mind if the threat of annihilation weren't hanging over us so. I am accustomed to decisive and unanimous action. Not this. And yet, I would much rather stay here, continue my work, and hope my leaders can reach an accord. Challenging though it may be, one wishes to woo Protectorate subjects to our ranks. The other wishes to secure a decisive victory with weaponry and technology. As for which approach is best, I wish I knew. I see. Well, I hope his spirits may be sustained. I have grown fond of the Minister, but I cannot help but wonder if he fully understands how proud the Protectorate are. It takes great courage or desperation to acknowledge the wrongs of one's society, and even more to leave it entirely. He may find that courage to be rarer than he thinks, or perhaps he will manage to prove me wrong with his powers of persuasion yet again. How I would welcome it in this case. Very well. I ought to focus more on my work than on social tensions anyhow. I work directly with Officer Carr and her soldiers to ensure they're outfitted with the best Raptidon counterparts Paradise Island can provide. In theory, they'll be trusted to guard our most precious assets, including our leadership. For now, they deter encroachment from wild Raptidons. It's most agreeable. Oh dear. I rather hoped that Copernicus rolled off the tongue a sight better than designation C0P3R. I suppose I'll ensure he responds to both in any case.
Aftermarket parts are prime.
Friendly contact.
On the way. Someone call for a medic. Let's get you healed.
I don't see
Time
him.
to earn my commission. Yeah.
Don't question, don't doubt. Let your betters think for you.
Let me handle this. Lay low, Commander. Medic's order.
Maintaining perfection.
Back in business.
Arbiter Nebs, the words are a song to my ears. This, no doubt, is the opportunity I have long awaited. These hapless recruits arrived just before the invasion. No sooner had they set down their bags than their instructors were called to the war front. I read the fear, the uncertainty in their faces. And I knew, as this outpost's primary practice target replacement technician, I alone could teach them. They see me as their leader, their partner. I will not fail. Should the invasion breach our defenses, I will stand proudly at the vanguard, shoot to kill, and lead them to victory.
Can it wait, Commander? At least until we've talked with Zeb. Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind? Being this close to DeVries, feels like we're finally on track to set the universe aright. Anyway, need something, Commander? Much appreciated, Commander. Promise, I won't be making a habit of pulling skeletons out of my closet. Westport's on the east side of the island. I tracked Zeb to somewhere on its outskirts, but never got up the nerve to visit before now. We ought to start there. This looks like the place. Lord, I haven't felt this high strung since Horizon Point.
Niles.
Howdy, Zeb. Well.
Has my mind been set upon by shadows? I thought you dead.
Can't imagine why you think that. I've only been gone 4 years.
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared? I must say, you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters. And who precisely are you? Another Earth Directorate cast-off? I'm the doctor here. I'll decide the manner of your treatment.
Bring that boil down to a simmer, Zeb. This is my commander, one who was with me at Horizon Point.
So, you are keeping company these days. Just not mine.
Hang fire, Commander. Look, I'm not just here to gas you up with empty apologies. I want to set things right between us.
Oh, now you want to help. Where were you when the war happened? Or when I was being carted off to mental refreshment? Where were you when I actually needed you?
I ought to be flattered you think me capable of storming an entire facility on my lonesome. But that just ain't reality. There was nothing I could do, even if I wanted to. I know I let you down before, but give me a chance to earn back your trust. There must be something I can lend you a hand with. I know you haven't given up the fight.
I haven't the time to patch your bleeding conscience, Niles. I'm in a situation that demands my full attention.
It's Baines. My team's been caught. Somehow the Vox was launched. Pharaoh and March are dead. The Protectorate are holding the others for interrogation, but a ship is inbound to take them off-world. To the Consul himself. I barely managed to evade capture. Damn it! It looks like the data went through, but there's something wrong with the connection. The cipher isn't transmitting.
Found her! You there! Step away from that terminal at once!
Audra! Fuck! It's all coming apart.
I knew something was wrong. What have you gotten yourself into here, Zeb?
That was one of my operatives. I organized a mission to infiltrate the Vox to acquire valuable intelligence. But obviously, something's gone wrong. Without that cipher, the intelligence is worthless. But I'm more concerned about my people at the moment. If you're sincere in your desire to help, prove it. Rescue my friends before that ship departs with them on board. Please. And was it also your design to launch it into Westport? Small miracle this building escaped the blast radius.
What happened at the Vox was complicated. It'd take too long to explain, and we need to go rescue your friends. Don't we, Commander?
It has to do with the location of a vault rumored to house the Protectorate's greatest technological advancements, including its skip drive designs. That's all I'll say for now.
I am. Without question.
Okay. If they're sending a ship, that means my people are being held on the Vox's landing pad. Use my call sign so they'll know you for an ally. I'm certain Niles remembers it. And do exercise discretion, as well as caution. The guards at the Vox won't hesitate to fire upon you, should you be discovered.
Not to worry. This is exactly the sort of thing we're trained to handle.
Yes, but the uniform doesn't stop bullets, as I'm sure you recall.
Good thing we know a doctor then.
Station's gone. I can scarcely believe it. If we hadn't been assigned to guard the landing pad...
Fortunate for us, the Sentinel arrived when she did then. And she took her time with those investigators.
Check enemy light just turned on.
Your job is a virtue. Every part is a calling. Every subject ensures glorious...
Never more content. Never more content.
This one's over. Prudence dictates we rout all disruptive influences. His gaze, aborting search.
Let's get him over with! Guns cocked and loaded. Let's get the signal.
The system abides.
Back again. Thought we were done for now. You again. I heard fighting. What's going on?
We're not Protectorate. We're your ticket out of this hotbox. Esculepe sent us.
Esculepe? Zeb sent you? Wait, you're Niles, aren't you? Count on Zeb to go as far as raising the dead to help. But it's too late. I gather you haven't noticed the bodies in the pen here.
Oh. The others don't look like they suffered easy deaths. What happened?
Void-damned Protectorate brutality, that's what. The Consul sent a sentinel to conduct a preliminary interrogation. But it was more like exploratory surgery. She tortured us for information. The others didn't survive her enthusiasm for the work. I'm only here because the Consul wants someone brought back to him, alive. Lucky me. The cipher, right. I managed to memorize it before I was nabbed. 02519W. Should help Zeb decode the intelligence we sent him a whole lot faster.
Aren't you forgetting something, Commander? We need to focus on finding you a way out of this pen.
Kind of you to offer, but I'm not going anywhere.
If you're too hurt to walk, I'm sure the Commander and I could...
No, it's not that. I need the Sentinel to take me onto that transport. I want her to think she's won. And then, just as we leave orbit, I'm going to blow her pretty ship to pieces. Spoken like someone with the true hatred of the Protectorate. We'd have made nice friends. I'm no martyr. If there was another way to protect Zebulon and our cell, I'd take it. But if I escape, the Protectorate will pursue me, and everyone I care about will be in danger. I'll make it look like an accident. Mechanical failure. When I was being tortured, I saw some frayed wires near the fuel system. With the right spark, I think I can ignite it.
You know your stuff, Commander. I was just about to point out the same problem.
What do you propose, then?
Not blowing yourself up, for starters.
You know how relentless the Protectorate is. But if I die, that's the end of it. The Consul will turn his attention elsewhere, and our cause can continue in the shadows. Please, if you can help me sabotage the transport, then help me. We don't have much time.
Might be I could sabotage the transport from the outside. Make it look like negligent maintenance. What do you think, Commander? Yes, Commander. Stay put. Shouldn't take me too long. Done. Won't go into the particulars, but you can trust that ship will blow the moment it hits orbit.
Excellent work. I see why Zebulon liked having you around. I'd say I won't forget how you've helped me, but, well, you know. Tell Zeb what happened, won't you? That it was my decision. And I was at peace with it.
What the Commander means is, good luck.
Likewise. And thank you both, again. No better way to go out than taking a sentry with me.
You've returned, but where are the others? Hold a moment. What's that in the sky? A Protectorate transport? What in the blazes was that? What of my team? That wasn't the vessel sent for them, was it? Tell me they were not on board. And you didn't think to dissuade her? Damn it, Niles! Our cause isn't served by more corpses. Perhaps with time, that will be of some comfort. Was she at least able to give you the cipher before the end? I wish the success of this venture had not come at such a terrible cost. But at least it was not for nothing. Perhaps I was mistaken about your commitment to making amends, Niles. Thank you for being true.
Can't fault you for having doubts. But I have changed. I am changing.
I hope you'll both forgive me my earlier disposition. I'm not normally so surly. I haven't much to reward you with, but take this. It's something I had started on for Niles long ago. Hopefully it fits. This information came at a steep price, but I'll put it to good use. Expect to hear from me should our cause require further assistance from the Earth Directorate's best. Never fear. Next time, I fully intend to involve you in said trouble before it develops into a full-blown predicament.
Reckon I like the sound of that. Until next time, then.
Do you always put your hands on other people's things?
Can't get that Andy's Choice jingle out of my head. Hey, if I start humming it, you do what you gotta. Anyway, need something, Commander? Sure, always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind? Feels good, don't it? Helping folks like Zeb and Audra hit back against the Protectorate. Almost like being back with the Earth Directorate. No love lost between you and the Directorate these days, huh? Not hard to see why, of course. It's easy to focus on all that's gone wrong, but wins ought to be celebrated too. I'll tell Val to hold the confetti.
Prisoner 34989-393A. There is no place for you in the Paradigm. You are hereby sentenced to death for the crimes of desertion and opposing the lawful authority of the Protectorate.
No! Wait, I beg of you! Just let me know what...
Oh, you still upright over there? No agent left behind.
You there. Keep your hands where I can see them. You! My scouts saw you infiltrating our lands to the north. This is Protectorate soil, and Protectorate it shall remain. Cadre, to arms! Let this trespasser know justice. Stranger, these are dark times indeed. Our Vox relay is gone. I thought it impenetrable once. You still wish to cross the bridge, do you? As I have no need to seek out traders so far afield, our deal is off. But you may continue all the same. Lower the bridge, Cadre. And you, mind yourself. While nothing of consequence may remain to the north, I intend to hold my position here. I will be watching.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander. Commander, watch the fighters!
You there. Keep your hands where I can see them. You! My scouts saw you infiltrating our lands to the north. This is Protectorate soil, and Cadre, to arms! Stranger, these are dark... Lower... You're back. Normally, we would incapacitate a repeat offender on sight, but I cannot help but wonder. Have you chosen to help me bring justice to these lands? Remember, I will not allow passage across the bridge without a demonstration of loyalty. The apprehension of 2 traitors. I commend you for your eager interest. I think 2 traitors in particular. First is Ida Rutledge, a worker at Spire Grove. I once had utmost respect for her. We were... oh, damn it all, we were friends. When the Grove went silent during the invasion, I assumed she'd fought to the death as any subject would. But reportedly, she's not only failed to die, but is also teaching the enemy soldiers how to use the equipment. Conspiring against us. Such treachery is unconscionable. What? How do you know this? A fascinating notion. And do you have proof that what they say is true? Let me see that. Yes. Yes! This does appear to be hers. Unfortunately, there are reports of the Harvester having been repaired in the wake of her sabotage. Though her triumph may not have endured, it was a good effort nonetheless. Should Montelli deign to interrogate me for my associations, I'll be certain to inform him of her patriotism. The second traitor I seek is Charlton Weintraut of Westport. He is, unfortunately, my cousin, and most assuredly a disgrace to our line. He too failed to die defending his home during the invasion alongside the other residents of Westport. They'll be seen to in time. But Charlton, well, I must deal with him personally. Oh, how I anticipate wiping that smug expression off his face. Are these orders clear? Anyone who allowed the enemy to overrun their land is a traitor. So yes, my dear cousin must answer for his crimes. Now go on, seek out Charlton and send him here, if you wish to cross the bridge. But beware if you step out of line. Other subjects may not be so generous with their deal-making as I. Farewell. I thank you once again for your judicious actions. Now
Gary? Son of a bitch, don't get any closer to it. Boy-brained idiot. Put down the bottle and stop doing stupid shit. Get away from there.
Quit your worrying. Ain't nothing gonna happen.
Gary!
Damn. No coming back from that.
What? I'm gonna tell the commander.
Whether it's an orifice or a face, Auntie's choice makes it clear.
I'm trying not to fret about these rifts so much. Maybe they ain't so wrong. You ever wonder if they take you someplace better?
Told my manager, a man is not a slice of nanner, Mr. Overby. Then I said, I am born with some kind of
Hey there, Go. 1,000 thank yous for convincing this reticent soul to relocate. To think, without your aid, I'd still be waiting about in Westport.
Of course. Toodaloo.
Hey there, go-getter.
To what do we owe the pleasure?
All it took was some light
Got eyes on some no good.
restorative cocktail to abrade my imperfections. Gloria, Arcadia, never to be outshone. Our colony, Arcadia, our home.
Enemy about. I'm locked and stopped.
Some illustration is in order. It's over there.
Don't worry, don't question, don't doubt. Let your betters think for you. Rightly so.
society demands perfect thoughts. Imperfection is impossible when the mind is a thing of symmetry.
Never more content.
They never questioned, never doubted, their zeal never lagged.
Our system is the best anyone has ever had. Perfection is perfect. The paradigm is ironclad.
The sovereign provides, the system abides.
Sort of peculiar. Huh?
Guns cocked and loaded. Let's get this in. You're in. one way to get through. Probably my most.
Happy to assist in crafting more ammo if you need it. Being this close to DeVries feels like we're finally on track to set the universe aright. Anyway, need something, Commander? Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind? Best keep our lamps lit to avoid any raps getting a drop on us.
All it took was some light instruction and a restorative cocktail to abrade my imperfections. Never more content. Never more content.
Protect Arcadia!
Also. Let's dismiss with the how do you do this.
They covet our due bounty.
Disruptive influences. And Adani's looking.
Let's skip diplomacy. Let me know when you need a distraction.
Plan on conjuring ammo from the table. We ought to get the practice.
with ambidextrine.
When you drink Purple Berry Tequila.
It's loaded with additives and preservatives, made with 100% real artificial purple coloring, and has a little added kick to get you going in the morning.
Hurry now, don't wait your turn. Just take a ride on the Purple Worm.
When you drink Purple Berry Tequila.
Yes, yes, it's the only tequila that'll pick you up and never let you down. Try Purple Berry Tequila today.
Shake a tough day that you wanna forget. Wake the next morning, not a trace of regret. When you drink Purple Berry Tequila. Make the most of what you are. Take a ride on that Purple Worm when you drink Purple Berry Tequila.
Play hard so you work a little harder. Sobriety won't make you any smarter.
So have another Purple Berry. Have another Purple Berry. Have another Purple Berry Tequila.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Amplified across the rings of Elysium, from the boardroom to the bottom rung, this is Wireless Free Arcadia, official frequency of Auntie's Choice. Auntie, when are you going to have a sale?
My dear child, every day is a sale at Auntie's Choice.
Yes, you heard that right. Every day is a sale when you're shopping for the best products at the lowest prices. Auntie knows you want to spend your bits on the best things that money can buy. So she made sure every Auntie's Choice product is on sale for the lowest price that she can afford.
How do you know it's the best price? Because Auntie knows best.
And now, back to it. This is for anyone out there who just lost out on a big promotion. Keep your chin up. Next time.
The following is a special selection from Auntie the Musical, the all-singing dramatization of Auntie's inspirational origins.
The other day, I stumbled into the right-wrong lift on the ACS Undisputed Claim. And who did I see riding with me? The self-made market legend herself. Paragon of do-it-yourself. Slayer of unlucrative bureaucracy. Highest rung on our brave new meritocracy. I saw my opportunity, and I took it. I said, Auntie, a moment of your time. Have you any tips for a bottom-runger who's lost on the climb? See, I tried my best to urge her, because I rose before the merger with Spacer's Choice. So all full of confidence, I asked her, how do I find success in Auntie's Choice? And this is what she said to me.
The old corporate thinking will only leave you sinking. Listen, child, and take it straight from me. This term, self-betterment, makes you 110% everything you'd ever hope to be.
She said, be the you that you would be if you were any better. Get some get up and go. You get up and go get her. Choose betterment or impediments. Improve yourself, enhance the whole. Get that raise, advance your role and ignore all toll. Monopolize for price control is our highest goal.
We've got an improved outlook, a revolutionary corporate guidebook, with a fresh new can't-lose surefire sales pitch. Now our underlings are grinning, and upper rungers are winning. So shortly, you and I will all get rich.
She said, persuade them that a better me liberates society. Sell them on an improved me. It's tantamount to piety. Choose betterment or impairment. Improve yourself, enhance the whole. Get that raise, advance your role, and ignore all toll. Monopolize for price control, that's our highest goal. Pitch them on some moral grace. Make them buy our corporate ways. Convince them and increase your sway. Make them do what we say. I saw time for one more lesson, so I shot her one last question. I said, but I worry about reprisals when dealing with my rivals. Suppose I can't outdo or outthink the vast herds. She said,
If all else fails, kill the bastards. They're playing checkers. You're playing chess. They think you'll retreat, but that's when you press. The game is cutthroat, so be a cutthroat.
She said, do what you can and do what you must to get far ahead, but never get caught. Do what you must and do what you can. Ignore all the rules and never get caught. Never get caught. Never get caught. Never get caught. Oh, never get caught. Never get caught. Oh, never get caught. Never get caught. My corporate seal had been revived. Soon enough, the lift arrived. Our time had come to an end. Auntie quickly penned an invoice for her time, and smiling, she said,
This is how you climb. There's no such thing as free advice, dear.
At the junction of opportunity and runaway gumption, you'll hear Wireless Free Arcadia, featuring product advertisements specifically tailored to free-thinking individuals. Under only one circumstance will Wireless Free Arcadia report hearsay: if it makes the competition look bad. So now, hear this juicy rumor from Protectorate territory. Frontline scuttlebutt has it the Sovereign is missing in action. He's supposedly their great thought leader, yet he has disappeared from public view, seen in neither moon nor station. What's the story here?
Can't get that Andy's Choice jingle out of my head. Hey, if I start humming it, you do what you gotta. Anyway, need something, Commander? Sure, always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
Totalitarian operation. The Sentinels, their secret police, reportedly answered to him. Makes you wonder if the console is really running the show. Who knows? We have all the jigsaw pieces, but no puzzle. When we do suss out the real story, you will be the first to know.
Sure. Anyway, need something, Commander? If you're sure, just try to come back in one piece, all right? The alternative ain't an experience I'd recommend.
Drink it down. Pick it up, plug it down. It's Fizzo, we love Fizzo, Spectrum Vodka.
symmetry.
Spectrum makes you smile, yeah. Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzo, Fizzo, Fizzo. Spectrum vodka. More colors through the gauntlet down. Now check the vodka comes in brown. All the colors, don't overthink it.
Personal audio log, Sergeant Bornsworth. We've been deployed to deal with a new living weapon fielded by Auntie's forces. The previous squad was unprepared for this threat and was consequently torn asunder. Command's intel could never be so lacking as to allow this to occur. So why? They were lulling Auntie's choice into a false sense of security before launching counteroffensive teams. This will undoubtedly save far more lives than it cost. Another stroke of genius from Command. Praise the matriarch. Sergeant Bornsworth, signing off.
Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos, Fizzos, Spectrum vodka. It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos.
And now it's available in mysterious murky brown.
Fizzos, Spectrum vodka.
That was sponsored by Auntie's Choice Office of Munitions and Catering. Time to restock your arsenal? Planning a key business dinner or banquet event? They have everything you need in one place. I don't know about you, but I could use something a little more upbeat right about now. Like this.
A sandwich made from crab will make a mighty fine treat. Crab witch, sandwich you want to eat. A crabble sandwich is so easy to eat, but only once our chemistricians process the meat to turn a bottom feeder into instant lunch. It's like the branding speed. So grab a crab because it can't be beat. Best of all, this tasty flesh is deemed safe to eat. Crabble can be more than just a solvent-based glue. Now it's good for me and you. Crab witch. A sandwich made with crabble makes a mighty fine treat. Crab witch. A sandwich you want to eat.
At all times.
She said, crab witch, it's the sandwich you want to eat.
On this episode of Big Game Hunter, we take you to the ice oyster.
For the past fiscal year, I've been on a helping everyone from lower management to members of the board to get each Now this is top shelf Mantipillar secretion. And brings to the table. What doesn't kill you boosts your net worth. This is Big Game Hunter. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice Immunosol, the right multi-spectrum for watching infections gone wrong. Known as the Archive. But that ain't the only profit driver here. There, beyond that crevasse, Ursopods. Cautious but feisty. Best Ursopods get awfully scratchy up close. Although some can spin a nasty wad of mucus if provoked from afar. Uh-oh, you're taking an interest in me. Ursopods are resistant to the cold. Invest in a good plasma weapon if you attempt acquisition. Blasted fingers are about to freeze off. Why didn't anyone with my staff tell me an ice one would be so cold? They're charging! Get them off me! Get them off! Security team, shoot them! Merciful law, what am I paying you for? Okay, I'm okay. Let's move on to liquidation. Probably the most valuable part of an Ursopod is its teeth. Durable, all-purpose, in high demand for crafting applications. Unfortunately, not much else worth leveraging from these creatures. Sure, you can scoop up their thinking parts, sell it for scrap, or break it down for biomass. Do not eat. That should go without saying. Unless you want to spray the rocks with a biomass. Well, that's all for now. Join me next time as we exploit another habitat, preferably one more tropical, where I can stick a little umbrella in my Auntie Bizzo's Num Rum. Until then, bottoms up to your bottom line.
More quality broadcasting coming right up. Now for something a little different, totally, if not thematically.
There was a lonesome boy with the hapless round, whose love spun around when Nancy came to town. A marketeer who smiled. I put the boy a deal that was good. Yes, and she welcomes you with arms open wide, and all you gotta do inside the garden line. The boy signed up, he didn't hesitate. Anything to win him on his papa saved. The marketeer said, okay, we'll start right away. The first trick of the trade, and don't get in your way. No rules, no oversight, no ethics to abide. The only thing that matters is the bottom line. You buy low, you sell high, you profit more. You cut the cost, you raise your prices, profit soar. The joy of blazing fair. Oh, you know it well. Making you proud.
There you are. Beginning to wonder if you'd ever show up. Finally! This any way to treat the sole graduate of Auntie's promotion acceleration program? After I outlasted all them other candidates, left them at the spires in various stages of rigor mortis, spread across a dozen raptidon gizzards, I'm worn thin, shaky on my land legs after that raft trip, but otherwise raring for my reward for finishing the program. I assume you have the paperwork? To promote me? Like it says right in the name, Promotion Acceleration Program. The thing I just completed. You're not from Product Envisioner Ormsby? Fine. Guess I'll cool my heels on the beach a bit longer. Good thing I'm good at doing nothing. Been doing it my whole career until Ormsby handpicked me for the program. Shirked my way through every skill-building activity while my cohorts got chewed up and spit out. Even that self-promoter Cutshall. Self-demoted to the briny deep after he slipped off his rubbish raft. I'm the sole survivor. Total validation of my relaxed work ethic. Har har. I think the only graduate of the Promotion Acceleration Program knows a little bit more about it than you do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm still a mite seasick. Think I'll take this opportunity to vomit, then get back to what I do best.
Now, a catchy pitch for Auntie's products you simply can't live without. Your co-worker rivals get sleepy after consuming a full midday meal.
Not me. I stay hungry.
Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack. Whoever said humanity can't exist.
You see anybody from the promotion program, tell them they better get here quick. Think my seasickness is the only thing keeping the rats away.
Tablets, specially designed to be eaten alone at your desk.
The bare minimum you need to make it through your day.
Show your supervisor you stay hungry.
Fine, fine. Let us proceed.
Now, here's a song to take your mind off your worries. Unless you're being hunted by a pack of raptidons or some such.
I'm yearning and burning for you. My heart and head in you. Every last bit of my way, every last bit that I lay, every last bit that I save is intended for you.
Ah, you finally arrived. Indeed, that seems to be the case. I mistook you for a different individual. You have my apologies. This is the location to which I've been deployed. I cannot and will not disclose further information to non-military personnel. And as a loyal subject, it is my honor to continue to perform my assignment as per my orders, even if the duration of my assignment here has been considerable. Those who would, when there's a war to fight, are not worthy of being called soldiers of the Protectorate. I wish to once again take the fight to Antes alongside my fellows. However, my wishes are irrelevant against the needs of the Protectorate and my assigned duties. Additionally, it would do my heart some good to know that my warden and assigned squad companions are well. The Protectorate does not forget its own. Ever. If I have not received new orders, then I am precisely where I'm intended to be. I'll not hear more of such nonsense. Good day. Hello again. Hello again.
There's nothing I wouldn't do. I've been
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Broadcasting only the most profitable news, music, and honest product endorsements. This is Wireless Free Arcadia, the voice of Auntie's Choice.
At Auntie's Choice, we think there is no freedom without freedom of choice. And you need all 10 flavors of Spectrum vodka in order to be free.
Consumer needs first, and if it's not boring.
You truly liberate and drive and can fillets. Be free with Auntie's Choice.
Now upward and onward. This one reminds me of the morning we drove the Protectorate from Fairfield. A good day for personal freedom and fair trade.
From that first smooth inhale to the very last. Try bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims. With rich tobacco sweet at the end. What more could you want? A smoky sugar. Try bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims. It's bubblegum slims. Smoke with the bubblegum film. Two treats in one. A double thriller. So make your mouth happy while your satisfaction doubles. No boring old smoke rings. You'll be blowing smoke bubbles. Ba-do-ba. At home or at work, by the pack or the case, it's the bubbly perk that will pick up your pace. It's Bubblegum Slims. Try Bubblegum Slims today. Ba-do-wop, ba-ya-da-ba, ba-do-bop, do-wop, ba-ya-da-da-da-da. Ba-do-ba-do-ba-do-wop, do-bop, bop, 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 do-do-do, ba-do-ya, ba-ba-do-ba-do-wop, ba-ba-do-wop, 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 ba-do-wop, 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 do-wop, oh, bubblegum, 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 bubblegum.
Rich tobacco
What more could you want? A smoky, sugary blend.
Try bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims.
It's the long slim smoke with the bubblegum filter. It's 2 treats in 1, a double thriller. So make your mouth happy while your satisfaction doubles. Satisfaction doubles.
Instead of boring old smoke rings,
You'll be blowing smoke bubbles, blowing smoke bubbles. Fire you up.
a flavor that lasts and a taste you can't top.
From that first smooth inhale,
The very last. Try bubblegum slims. Bubblegum slims. Oh, bubblegum slims. It's filled with flavor. Bubblegum slims. Try slims. Today.
flavor won't stop till the very last.
Inspiring content that will boost you to the top rung, plus all the news that's fit for listening. This is Wireless Free Arcadia.
Valued underlings, your Auntie Cleo needs to spark some combustion under a few listless posteriors. Listen in dreadful anticipation to my latest demotions report, starting with Asta Fiskwich, senior copywriter in invasive marketing, whose sloganeering was a bit too Tausetti for the vibrant Arcadian market. You've gone stale, Asta. We can't exactly skip drive you back home, so you're demoted to Assistant VP of Vending Stock. Let's see if you can keep the Sprat crisps fresher than your advertising copy. Next, Russell Crocker in Morale Management. Dress codes for everyone's benefit, Russ. No shoes, no full-side office. Remember, dress for the job you have. Management. Like assistant. The only airlocks fit for trash disposal are far from my office. Now you're the assistant to the assistant. And that's enough negative reinforcement for now. Is watching over your shoulder. I am. Bye.
Others see. This one goes out to aspiring detectives in their department. May you swiftly through talent or
Wireless Free Arcadia presents our top requested marketing melody, Forced Rockets by the Herschel Sisters.
Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your launch today. When you miss the cockle shack.
Supply pods? Sir, why would... By the matriarch. What are those? Open fire! Sound off! Who's still upright? Wait, there's more! Why are they just standing there? They spit acid! Take cover! Pen! Get back here! Traitor! Shit! Shit!
goes out to the dedicated employees of the Aggressive Acquisitions Department. Lost speed to all you brave soldiers fighting on behalf of individual freedom and personal responsibility. This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
Captain, have we truly certified that all in our midst are suited for this mission? It would be most disheartening were any of us to bear reservations.
If you take issue with my presence, speak plainly. My deeds bear no influence on my own.
Your loved ones, Juan? Once a loved one of mine became a traitor, I would no longer refer to them thusly. Unless you still harbor feelings.
Enough! Your sniping discredits you both. Wardens must speak through action. Move out!
Sprite crisp, 1000% germ free. Cause nothing survives when it's flash bright at 405 degrees. They're such a tasty treat. You know when you eat Sprite crisp, you're eating real sweet.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Amplified across the rings of Elysium, from the boardroom to the bottom rung, this is Wireless Free Arcadia, official frequency of Auntie's Choice. You may have heard that Auntie knows better than nature. Auntie offers over 1,000 different products in over 100 different brands.
Nature offers disease predation, pestilence, and nasty little biting insects.
What does nature know? Auntie knows best. Choose Auntie's Choice. Okay, back to business. I consider this song a real standout number. Assuming you have taste, you surely will as well.
Sleep tight with sweet dreams. You're gonna be unconscious via any means. You wanna be so sleepy, just grab a pill, it's easy. But we probably ought to tell you there's a side element or two.
Apoplexy. Whooping fits.
I'd heard tale of those war-bred monstrosities, but this facility is overrun. We must pull back. Return with no less than a support battery.
Wardens do not retreat, nor take any ignoble action. I shall excuse your cowardice by way of shock. Whether we are destined to succeed or die, we shall do what is required of us. We will not falter. Marchand, Make a duplicate of our field recording. In the event we don't survive.
One more interlude, additional ailments include
Chronic itch, inflammation, night sweats, flatulation, lumbago, mild daze, rumpox, general malaise, imbalanced humors, dyspepsia. Oh, and one more thing. Insomnia.
Don't walk to spend your hard-earned bits on these quality Auntie's goods or services.
Auntie's Choice Chum Bar is a delicious new food-adjacent snack from the maker of meaty roll-ups and spectrum leavings.
Chum Bar is made from the finest coagulated slurry of both animal and vegetable byproducts.
Including but not limited to borscht entrails, sprat organs, salt tuna skin, nanopeels, and tobacco husks for the perfect combination of crunchy and chewy.
Try it today.
And buy an extra bar to share with a chum.
Right. Moving on. Alrighty then. It's well past time for more merry melodies.
perfect for breakfast or an afternoon treat. Straight from the box or eat with mom. There's always time for Purple Berry Crunch. Purple Berry Crunch, velvety cake, because it is far more authentic that way. Purple Berry Crunch is for you and for me. And as always, it is parasite free.
music, and honest product endorsements, this is Wireless.
Gunfire has ceased. Is there any way Ames and Marchand could have... I'm sorry, LaRue. They died in the service of the Protectorate. Stop. Breathe. Then we shall press on. You surprise me. We cannot complete this mission and yet live. And should we live to see it through, your wife shall meet her end. Yet your resolve remains unshaken. Any less would disgrace the Sovereign. Disgrace us all. Shoulder your rifle. We shall press on and see this mission to its completion. That noise doesn't sound like... Oh, blast! Hand me my rifle! My rifle!
No worries, no stress, no wrong. Relax, no wrong. Taste more, feel less, no wrong. No worries, no stress, no wrong. Relax, no wrong. When it's time for a contest, no wrong will help you sense it. Bravo, fade into the sunset. No wrong will help you forget. Work on better than frenetic. You need an egg of anesthetic. No wrong, taste more and feel
broadcasting for street shooters across Arcadia. This is Wireless Free Arcadia. Auntie's Choice values its employees. You represent a significant investment in human capital. Without you, we would have to hire someone else at current rates and greater expense. So let's proudly show our appreciation by spotlighting our new employee of the fiscal quarter, Desmond Buchanan Milverstreet, for his outstanding service on Paradise Island. Milverstreet orchestrated a propaganda-driven initiative which, aided by an outsourced contractor, turned potential protectorate belligerents into productive anti-personnel. All without firing a single expensive bullet or risking anti-troops and the expense of their unfortunately contractual medical care. Quite the feel-good corporate interest story. If only Security Commander Babylon Carr had tried such creative tactics with her invasion force. This is why Milverstreet is our employee of the fiscal quarter and she is not. As usual, our quarterly winner receives a Galaxy's Greatest employee number. Non-transferable conditions and terms apply. Now, on to other things. Now for something a little different, tonally, if not thematically.
That's you and there's no doubt. That's her. Keep you down and out. We say sweet success can be the best revenge. Raise your spirits high and make with confidence. You know you're shooting demons down. You show that you cannot be stopped. The future shots don't blow it. Throw back a shot and throw it. Gee whiz, that's her you whiskey.
This is one. I have suffered grievous wounds. At least one of my lungs meets the open air. The room fell swiftly. Screamed for me to help, but if I had remained to aid her, the mission would be at its end. The mission which is now doomed regardless. I arrived here to find the controls non-functional. Since my weapon delivers magnetically contained electric charges, I inserted it into a conduit hoping it would spring to life, but the Fairfield power controls have deteriorated. I wish I could admit relief, that in my heart of hearts I wished my love to live, despite her traitorism. My darling, I am sorry. But were you here, I would use the last of my strength to slay you. Our feelings are not even a candle to the incandescent love of the Sovereign. Our blood, my blood, for the Protectorate. Signing off.
Keep your bit stack in the black, don't be the wrong cheddar. Be the best that you would be if you were any better. Go that's your USD.
Oh, that ridiculously catchy number was sponsored by the Department of Invasive Marketing. Just try to get it out of your head. This one always makes me pretend I have the sun in my eyes.
Hey, you there! Need a smoke that distinguishes you from the average oaf? Well, look no further. Wow, that's large! It's the cigar that says I'm in charge. It's an Uncle Wentworth Belvedere stout. When they see me coming, they shout. Look out! The chance of glancing me with these, they know that I'm a VIP. It's a Wentworth stout, and it says with pride that I'm a #1 top bonafide. In any crowd, I'm sure to stand out with an Uncle Wentworth Belvedere stout. up and come, you should try one too. You'll never want to be without an Uncle Wentworth velvet. That's Uncle Wentworth Belvedere.
Its latest innovation, Slurry-Los. Not only does it save the company a fortune, it's so unnaturally sweet, it's almost unbearable.
We believe so much in this delicious, cost-cutting measure, we're rushing it to market. Following a modicum of testing, Slurry-Los will soon be found in all of our food products.
Auntie's Choice. We put the art in artificial.
Nature made accidentally, we created on purpose.
Yes, well, enough of that, I suppose.
This is for anyone out there who just lost out on a big promotion. Keep your chin up. Next time.
Are quite straightforward. there's a cost. Quite straightforward. Though my deals aren't quid pro quo, and my interest rates aren't low, I'll be keeping track till you pay back every single bit you owe. 'Cause I am the uncomplicated.
Inspiring sponsored content that will boost you to the top rung, plus all the news that's fit for listening. This is Wireless Free Arcadia. Employees, I can hardly express the extent of this tragedy, the breadth of this brutal attack. Brainwashed agents of the Colt Unit Protectorate just sent the Vox relay station on their own town of Westport, leveling it. Life is expensive. It's total. This is one of the worst catastrophes I've witnessed in peaceful society. The Protectorate has much of the time-minded community, but the view's awfully clear right now from our moral high ground. If I could venture a look toward the future, expect retribution, swift and terrible. Now, on to other things. I don't know about you, but I could use something a little more upbeat right about now. Like this.
The following is a special selection from Auntie the Musical, the all-singing dramatization of Auntie's inspirational origins.
The other day, I stumbled into the right wrong list on the ACS Undisputed League. And who did I see running into me? The self-made market legend herself. Paragon of do-it-yourself. Slayer of unlucrative bureaucracy. Highest rung on our great new meritocracy. I saw my opportunity, and I took it. I said, Auntie, a moment of your time. Have you any tips for a bottom runger who's lost on the climb? See, I tried my best to urge her, because I rose before the merger with Spacer's Choice. So all full of confidence, I asked her, how do I find success in Auntie's Street? And this is what she said to me.
The old corporate thinking will only leave you sinking. Listen, child, and take it straight from me. This term, self-betterment, makes you 110% everything you ever hoped to be. Revolutionary corporate guidebook with a fresh new cat and surefire sales pitch. Now our underlings are green runners are winning. So shortly, you and I will all get rich.
Persuade them that a better me liberates society. Sell them on an improved me. It's time to count to piety. Or repairment. Improve yourself, enhance the whole. Get that raising
It's the crunch. That scrumptious one that makes it a brunch. Who'll feed you purple berry crunch if they love you a bunch. What? Oh, I'm just enjoying some purple-berry crunch before school. The only joke here is thinking I'd share my purple-berry crunch with you. Now leave me alone, you ain't getting none.
I said, but I worry about reprisals when dealing with my rival. Suppose I
What? I swear I was just eating Can you find my mom? Ask her what's going on. I'm scared.
They're playing checkers. You're playing chess. They think you'll retreat, but that's when you press. The game is cutthroat.
But she was just giving me purple-berry crunch.
do what you can and do what you must.
No. Law, help me. I've got to get back. I've got to... Oh, Law. The Protectorate scum took all our weapons. How am I supposed to get back? The Raptidons will rip me to pieces. Now what am I gonna do?
You had been revived. Soon enough, the lift arrived. Our time has come to an end. Auntie quickly penned an invoice for her time, and smiling, she said,
This is how you cry. There's no such thing as free advice, dear.
That last selection has been scientifically proven to increase productivity, improve morale, and soothe all manner of mental malady in the listening workforce. At least in the lab. Not responsible for night sweats, abnormal bone growth, or prolonged glossolalia. Next up, something reasonably peppy. Please consult your employee handbook to determine if dancing is presently allowed.
From the year of 55, on old Towshetty Prime, a mile beneath the messy night, way down in the mines, sugar little small, across the hatch was low. The blast knocked off the miner's clock, but exposed the mother lode. Accidents happen, it's part of the job. Hats off to our workers who lose parts on the job. Progress costs a normal leg or sometimes even more. But that's what your auto dock discount for.
Blah, blah. Taking care of citizens. If you're that new salesperson, don't bother. Whoever was here packed up and left. I just come out here to tick boxes on Milver Street's list. And it's easy bits.
Took that measure chance to take. He didn't survive, but now we've got instant for slow pay. Accidents happen, it's part of the job. Hats off to our workers who lose parts on the job. Management regrets your loss, but hey, that's the way. Sometimes getting ahead means giving up a lid. whole year to kick workers into gear. Auntie asked for new sin that keeps minds crystal clear. Test subjects worked all day, but they shit out all their brains. Resenting lift-off laxative hooray. Accidents happen, it's part of the job. Hats off to bar workers who lose heart on the job. Progress costs an arm a leg, sometimes even more. But that's what your doctors can for. Accidents happen, it's part of the job. Hats off to bar workers who lose heart on the job. Management regrets your loss, but hey, that's a win. Sometimes getting ahead means giving up a limb. Sometimes getting ahead means giving up a limb. Sometimes getting ahead means giving up a limb.
At the junction of opportunity and runaway gumption, you'll hear wireless-free Arcadia, featuring product advertisements specifically tailored to free-thinking individuals. When we here at Wireless-Free Arcadia make on-air misstatements, we own up to it sometimes. Like right now, in this batch of corrections. In last Sunday's weekend P&L report for the previous Saturday, we inadvertently misquoted a junior VP of conveyor sprocket lubrication and maintenance, claiming a belt drive starboard wing factory mishap for a 2% drop in daily space rivet production. Correction. The decline was only 1.8% and wholly due to human error. Moving on. A recent report on the new Sprats Up condiment substitute currently rolling out in test markets claimed the product has a might-tangy 110% real Sprat flavor. Correction. Sprats Up actually contains real Sprat flavoring. Still a mite tangy, though. That part's 110% correct. Okay, enough
The
correction.
relay is gone.
No need to keep harping on
Am I still beholden to this post? Is anyone around here to say otherwise?
Tuning in to the one wireless station in Arcadia that doesn't tell you what to think, only what to buy.
We've got your candy. That's tobacco. Come taste this candy. That's tobacco. If we started young, yes, what's the We're talking candy. That's tobacco. Rubber candy. That's tobacco. It folded cartons. Don't worry, you can chew it too. To get your candy. That's tobacco. Smoke out tobacco. It's what your friends all love to do. Behind your back, they make fun of you.
Suspicious data. Unfamiliar source.
Instigating search. Boldly striving.
Cause it's your candy.
That's tobacco.
Your favorite candy.
That's tobacco.
You want your candy.
It's tobacco.
Delicious candy.
It's tobacco.
Get your candy.
That's tobacco.
You want your candy.
That's tobacco. Candy. Tobacco.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
You're tuned to wireless free Arcadia for merry melodies and prevailing conditions on the battlefield. Brought to you by Auntie. Skilled and imaginative may rise.
Listeners, we here at Auntie's Choice have the same sensibilities as you in the Order, and we wish for you to join forces with us. We all want what's best, and we aren't satisfied by what nature has produced. We can do better. Let's do better together.
Now, upward and onward. This one always makes me pretend I have the sun in my eyes.
You've returned. I take it matters are progressing well? Ah, well. Then here are your rewards, per earlier terms discussed. I trust you'll find it all useful. Return with the remaining 5 volumes to complete the set, and I shall provide you the rarest rarities available to me. Greetings. Something new to report? Return with the remaining 5 volumes.
Lose your troubles, aspire and scheme with the temporary boost of self-esteem.
Purple hair tequila.
Say, looking for big fruity flavor and plausible deniability for your own whereabouts? Then take a ride on the Purple Bread Worm with Purple Berry Tequila. It's loaded with additives and preservatives, made with 100% real artificial purple coloring, and has a little added kick to get you going in the morning.
When you drink Purple Berry Tequila.
Yes, it's the only tequila that'll pick you up and never let you down. Try Purple Berry Tequila today.
Shake top data on a forget. More not a great regret when you drink Purple Berry Tequila. Make the most of what you are. Take a ride on that purple worm when
afternoon. Good night.
Hey, this whole capitalism thing isn't so dreadful after all. They even allowed me a choice between fishing and sanitary engineering. That's far more freedom than we were ever offered while living in. Here to do some fishing? Here to do some fishing?
Protectorate territory. Frontline scuttlebutt has it the sovereign.
Hello. You must be a new co-worker. No. My mistake. You're obviously just passing through.
Cutting deals, driving profits. And the Protectorate's console has been the life of their joyless shindig lately. Quite the go-getter. He's supposed to be the Sovereign's top VP, his muscle. Seems highly involved in their whole totalitarian operation. The Sentinels, their secret police, reportedly answered to him. Makes you wonder if the console is really running the show. Who knows? We have all the jigsaw pieces, but no puzzle. When we do suss out the real story, you will be the first to know. Now, on to other things. I don't know about you, but I could use something a little more upbeat right about now. Like this.
Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down.
Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down.
It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos, Fizzos, Spectrum Vodka. Red and green and black and blue.
Milky white and orange too.
Yellow, even violet.
Spectrum makes you smile, yeah.
Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos, Fizzos, Spectrum Vodka.